Okay. The song is not nearly as good as the presidency was. 5:53 is our time here in Houston's Morning News. Ronald Reagan. We're longing for a Ronald Reagan, for a real leader, for somebody who can kind of get this whole thing turned back around again. And there doesn't seem to be one out there. Certainly the current occupant of the White House is no Ronald Reagan by anybody's estimation. Craig Shirley joins us. He has a new book coming out called The Search for Reagan. Have you found any Ronald Reagans out there, Craig? Or is he one of a kind?
Jimmy, good morning. No. Men like Ronald Reagan don't grow on trees. You know, it took a liberal historian, John Patrick Diggins, in his last book, Ronald Reagan, Fate, Freedom, and the Making of History. And he said that Ronald Reagan was one of our four greatest presidents, alongside Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and Franklin Roosevelt, because all four of these men freed or saved many, many people. And I think that's probably the best criteria, one of the best criteria is to judge a president. Do they save or free many, many people? So, no, but Joe Biden is not even a pale shadow of Ronald Reagan. Joe Biden is maybe compare him to Gerald Ford.
I realize your book is about Reagan, but I know that Jeff Biggs, when he talked to you, he also brought up Donald Trump, because we had peace for 4 years. We also saw the cutback in government regulations. We saw a cut down. It was COVID and that travesty of COVID that messed up the Trump presidency. So I would argue that, no, there really is another person out there, and he is running for president. And, you know, that's not the point of your book.
Well, but he's a different type of man. Look, I like Trump. I don't make any bones about it. Everybody look at my website or look on Google, look at me. I'm a lifetime conservative. My wife and I both worked for Reagan. Before I started writing books about Reagan, written now 6 books about Reagan, Trump. They're just two different men. That's all. Is that they share some similarities in their philosophies. There's some differences in their philosophies too. But Trump was a good president. You know, things were a lot better under him than certainly by any metric, by any measurement, than under Biden. But Trump is not Ronald Reagan, and he would be the first one to say he's not.
Well, personality-wise, no, not even close. Very different personalities.
Yeah,
not that matters.
Right.
We shouldn't elect somebody based on their personality, right? Is that part of our problem?
No. But you should elect somebody based on their character. I mean, when Jay and Hamilton and Madison wrote the Federalist Papers, they hammered over and over, I think they mentioned it 37 times in the Federalist Papers, that character was the only determining factor in choosing a president. And so that's why they came to the inescapable conclusion that George Washington had to be the first president of the United States because of the man's superior character.
Yeah, well, too bad there's no real character left in the swamp. Craig Shirley, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. He's got a new... When's the book out, by the way? Do you know?
It's out February of next year.
Very good. We'll look forward to it. The Search for Reagan. That's Craig Shirley. It's 5:56.